Yes, sir. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live from New Orleans. And it's your boy JB once again on this Wednesday night, podcast night. It's the Black and Gold Show. Now, we are here for one thing and one thing only, ladies and gentlemen. This week, I will be covering the 2026 HBCU Legacy Bowl down here in New Orleans, Louisiana, on the campus of Tulane University. Today was my first day. So actually it's the second day of practice, but my first day of being here. And what we're going to do, and we probably going to do this tomorrow night and Friday night as well. And we may do something after the game on Saturday or on Sunday after everything is over. We just going to recap this thing, man. Practice today, practice tomorrow, practice Friday, and the big game on Saturday. But we're here to talk about it all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So before we get started, as always, let's do the sponsors, and I'm going to tell you guys more. But first off, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share this to your people. Now, of course, we are sponsored by none other than Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz. If you're in the Gump and you're looking for a new Benz or any pre-owned vehicle, visit the website at 217, visit the location at 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama, or you can visit the website at jackingrammercedes.com. Proud sponsor of the Sports Talking with JB Podcast Network. Also sponsored by the best HBCU apparel brand out there, preferably for your Alabama State Hornet gift, the Yard Apparel brand. Check them out, man. Shouts out to my guy, Demetrius Mickles. He keep me loaded up with shirts and whatnot. But you can get yours at theyardapparelbrand.com. And we are still in the month of February. We are still representing Black History Month as we do 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. But because they give us this month to celebrate, we going to celebrate it with pride. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there, all my people. Now, Coach E-Rob ain't here yet. Coach Poole ain't here yet, but they will be here because the Black College Hall of Fame class of 2026 will be, they will do something for them at halftime only for the game Saturday. So they'll do something, announce them, and, give them their flowers. I talked to Steve Weiss today, and that's a great man right there. But you see the class right there, 2026. Eddie Robinson Jr., head coach of Alabama State football. Tyrone Poole, head coach of Alabama State flag football, going into the Hall of Fame. So Alabama State is there, and we will have more about this soon because I plan to get a word with the coaches as well. As you guys know, my guy E-Rob, my guy Tyrone Poole. I think it's a flag football game going on Friday. I got to find out more information, and I will be there. And I will get a word with Coach Poole, and I will get a word with Coach E-Rob if I can track him down while he's here. Also, for all my Bama State people out there, we have all our Bama State players, as you see right there on the graphic. We have 4 players actually, because Desmond Daniels could not be here. So we got Jaleel Lenore, we got DeAndre Morris, we got Big Cam Smith, and we got Jeremiah Frazier, who are representing the Bama State Hornets at the Legacy Bowl, and they're doing great things already. So I'm going to talk about them. Also going to talk about some standout players tonight and just give you guys the goods, man, and kind of recap this thing. Like I say, I will be at the practice tomorrow. I was at the practice today, press conference today, and Friday, of course, and the game on Saturday. So this is what you're going to get this week, only here on the Sports Talking with JB Podcast Network, Black and Gold Show. We are live in New Orleans right now. I'm in an undisclosed location across the canal. That's all I got to say. I'm somewhere. I'm down here in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, you see your boy, holla at you. You know, holla at me. First and foremost, I can't go nowhere without taking some notes. Y'all know I take notes. I keep that Wolf BG on deck, and we got rosters and whatnot. So for the people who aren't familiar with the HBCU Legacy Bowl, this is the 5th annual event. Shouts out to the legendary Doug Williams, who I had the honor and the privilege to interview today. After the press conference, I got a word with him. I will be posting some reels probably this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. And I got some great interviews. I got Doug Williams. I got Chennis Berry, head coach of South Carolina State. I got Tremaine Jackson, head coach of Prairie View A&M. And I got some players, man. So it's going to be great content coming you guys' way. It's going to be coming real soon, starting tonight with the show tonight. What's going on with my guy, Conley Smoot? What's up with you? So y'all in here, man, make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit the comments. And I'm not going to keep y'all too long tonight because it's been a long day. So I'm just going to give y'all the goods. Now, let's start off with the press conference. So they did the press conference today, and Doug Williams spoke. James Shaq Harris, he spoke. The coaches representing the MEAC, Chennis Berry, who is the HBCU champion once again. He's been here. Chennis Berry has been here all 5 years because he keep winning. So the winners, this is how they pick the coaches for the Legacy Bowl. They pick the winners of the 4 HBCU conferences, the MEAC, the CIAA, the SWAC, and the SEAC. So if you win your conference, you come into the Legacy Bowl. But it was a year when Coach Prime won at Jackson State, and he declined to come to the Legacy Bowl. But we're not going to get into that. That's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about what's going on in 2026 Legacy Bowl. But Chennis Berry he the unk. He the unk here because he done been here 5 times. Now, I asked him that, and he was like, hey, you keep winning, keep giving the invite, I'm going to keep coming. So I got to give him his props, man. And he is a great interview, by the way. He's loud. And that's just how he is. That's how he is. I mean, you could just be standing right in front of him. I was like 2 feet away from him. He's loud, but I like him. First time meeting him. First time meet Tremaine Jackson. Tremaine Jackson isn't that loud when you're up close talking to him, but when he's on the field, he's loud. And he says everything with a purpose, and he's funny. I like Tremaine Jackson. Prairie View A&M's head coach, won the SWAC. Got to give him his props all day for that. But also, you feel me? I put the word out that E-Rob coming. We want that SWAC. You know, y'all got the target on y'all back, Tremaine Jackson. And Bama State coming for that crown. I had to go and put the word out for that. And the SEAC coach, Maurice Flowers, for Johnson C. Smith, who hadn't won the conference in I don't know how many years. I don't think I was born when Johnson C. Smith won the SEAC before. But he was very he was short and sweet to the point, man, and embracing this opportunity that he's been given. And this is a great event for even the coaches, players and the coaches. Great event. And Quinn Gray Sr., who Albany State won the SEAC. He is now the coach at FAMU, but he's here representing Albany State because he won the SEAC conference. So he got the opportunity and the honor to be here coaching at the Legacy Bowl. So Team Gaither is the MEAC and the CIAA. So it'd be Chennis Berry, Maurice Flowers, their staffs, and then Team Robinson, Eddie Robinson, the GOAT Eddie Robinson. The SWAC coach Tremaine Jackson, his staff, and Quinn Gray and his staff from Albany State. Now, this is how it is. And they was at the press conference. They all spoke briefly. And shouts out to James Shaq Harris. He's a legendary SWAC football player. Doug Williams, y'all know who Doug Williams is. Google him. You already know who he is. First black quarterback, won Super Bowl, all that good stuff, right? And I had a good conversation with him. And also, I would be remiss if I did not mention the biggest HBCU career fair that will be going down this Friday. So it'll be an all-day event. It's supposed to be a whole lot. It's big. It's big. And the coaches were excited about that for these kids to have opportunities for jobs, right? You know, and even if you're not, because a lot of these players, let's be honest, a lot of these players are not going to make it to the NFL. But the reason they're here is to get a look. It was like 20 scouts in attendance. They was getting up close and personal with some of the players. You could see that. And this is a big opportunity. This is just like similar to the Senior Bowl, but it's the HBCU Senior Bowl. If you want to call it that, we call it a Legacy Bowl. You can call it the HBCU Senior Bowl, and it's the 5th year going. And the reason they started this is because the HBCU schools, the players was not getting invited to the Senior Bowl, was not getting invited to the NFL Combine. So guess what? We're going to bring the scouts down here to New Orleans, set up shop for about a week, and let the scouts come talk to these players one-on-one and see these players in action, all the best, right? So they compile these players from all 4 of the HBCU conferences, bring the best players out here, put them on display in front of all these scouts, and just let it be open season. So you're going to get some guys that get some looks. Of course, they're going to get some looks from these NFL teams. So that's where we at with that. I'm gonna give you guys some of the scenes. I think I put some pictures on here. Let me see. I like to give y'all some pictures. I hadn't posted anything much on social media today because I've been a little tied up, but this was that was when I first got that. Tulane's beautiful. Tulane, beautiful campus. They was in the college football playoffs, so they got all that up there. And I like the blue. I just like the blue and the green. It's a little tacky, but up close, I like it. Green wave. But I like the stadium right there. You see the background right there. Players out there warming up this morning. See some of our guys right there, our big offensive linemen. Some of the drills, the one-on-one drills. I got some good videos in my phone as well. There go Coach Tremaine right there, messing around with some of the players. He was really messing around with the guys. It was all good. He was coaching them up well, but he's also just a good, some good humor, keeping it fun. What's up, Hornet Sam? What's up with you? And absolutely, me. Shouts out to you. You can find a hidden gem at this bowl game. Absolutely. So you right on point with me right there. I got some more picks right here. Let's see what we got. These just some random picks right there. That's Chinnis Bear in the background, I think. Hey, you look closely, you see the Alabama State logo on those helmets right there. That's Jaleel Anoa, number 33. And that's DeAndre Morris, wearing that number 29 right there, man. On the defense for Team Robinson, right? Yes, sir. Hey, shouts out to my guy, Sharpshooter Podcast. See you tomorrow, my boy. Yes, sir. He coming down. So that's my guy right there, Sharpshooter Pod, man. Make sure y'all give him a follow as well. We're going to have to link up and do some things. Hey, man, shouts out to Zach McKinney, too. Big Blue. Shout out to him. He showed love today. And, chopped it up with him quite a bit. That was press conference pictures right there. And then you got Doug Williams. So I got more, but those were just a little, just a little something I just had to put out here just to show y'all what's going on. Now, I got my players who did pretty damn good today. But let me put the great. Let me get this off the screen. Let's go with the great Steve Weiss. And this were the players that popped for him today at practice, right? Let's start with the swag and SEAC players, Team Robinson, offensive players that popped for him. So he's got Gerard Sims from Florida Memorial. Got Reggie Davis, my boy, Gump Town's own Reggie Davis, Alcorn State running back. Hey, he looked good too, man. For a minute, hold on. Shouts out to Reggie Davis. He looked good, real fit, real trim, and he was out there catching passes out there, going on them routes. He was he was like the first running back doing the drills, and you see he get the ball, he runs fluid, he don't shy from the contact, he does all the great things. So Reggie Davis, I'm glad to see his name up there. Trevontra Abner, tight end for Alabama A&M. He's a big kid. You see him, red zone target. He stands out because he's just a big kid, but he's playing the tight end position right there. You see Quentin Ross on there from Grambling, O-line. Cameron Smith, Alabama State O-line right there. And also he's got O-line DeAndre Towns, blue from Jackson State. Yeah, I saw him too. He stands tall out there, and he holds his own. So those are a few players right there. Let me add some players because I got some. He on the offense, Team Robinson offense. Let's see. He didn't put no wide receivers, but I like number 11, Mekhi Lovett, wide receiver from Edward Waters. He was he was killing his one-on-one matchup. He was killing his one-on-one matchup all day long. If they throw on the ball, he was catching. He caught a back corner touchdown toward the end of practice one-on-one. He was just doing his thing. He was doing whatever he wanted to do today. So shout out to him, and shout out to Ronnie West too, number 17, wide receiver from Clark, Atlanta. I want to get a word with him probably tomorrow, but I like his story. I like this kid a lot. He's fast, he's quick, shifty, and I expect him to make some noise too. And Jeremiah Frazier, let me give Jeremiah Frazier some love. He played center. So, you play center, you can get on the field because they need centers, right? So, but Jeremiah can play all over the line, but center is his position. So I got to give him some love as well, man. I expect him to be out there a lot during the game on Saturday. Quarterback-wise, man, Karen Peters from Prairie View, big kid right there, man. All the quarterbacks are pretty big. Cam Peters is 6'4". Noah Biden, quarterback from Edward Waters, I was able to see him, number 12. He threw the ball very well today. He's a big kid. First time actually putting eyes on him and seeing him throw the ball. And Cameron Ransom, of course, from Bethune-Cookman, right? He's out there. So these quarterbacks are 6'3", 6'4", north of 200 pounds, and they can throw the ball as well. So, and run the ball. They run your ass over. Now, let's see what else we got over here. Let's go to the next one. So, SWAC-SEAC, players that stood out, defense. Let's see. He's got Bryce Cage, who absolutely stood out. Absolutely. From Grambling, absolutely stood out. He was a dog today. Quincy Ivory. I mean, you just say his name. Quincy Ivory, one of the best defensive players in all of HBCU. He stood out. Warren Robinson, he stood out as well. What school is Warren Robinson from? Let's see. Grambling. So 2 Grambling kids stood out. Quincy Ivory, of course, from Jackson State. And Reed Pulliam, Jackson State linebacker. So you got a bunch of guys right there that stood out. Stamarian Edwards from Alcorn State. He's another one. So that defense for Team Robinson, they nasty. That's a nasty defensive front right there, man. They got some good DBs too. Mikael King, I think that's how you say his name. The defensive back, Tuskegee. He's awesome. He's awesome, man. He's everything they say he is, right? DeAndre Morris, he was out there doing some things as well. Alabama State, got to give him some love. Also, Jaleel Illinois, got to give them guys some love. They was out there a lot today, as they was rotating. But expect to see those guys. And Jeremiah Williams, too. Defensive line, Jackson State. He's big, man. 6'2", 315. He was getting that backfield. He was definitely getting that backfield when they was doing what they was doing. Kelby Givens from Southern, he did not play. I think he had like a hamstring or something like that. Desmond Daniels for Alabama State, of course, he did not suit up either. So a few guys that were on the list that did not suit up and participate. And yeah, he a dog. He a dog. Absolutely. So let's go to Team Gaither. Let's see what he said about Team Gaither. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all tapping in with me, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share this to your people. So I'm just going off Steve Weiss, and I'm adding to his players, right? These are the defensive players that popped off for him on Team Gaither. That's the MEAC CIAA. Of course, Eric Hunter, man. Morgan State linebacker, one of the best players, right? He catching interceptions. He can do it all. I interviewed him as well. He dropped back in coverage. He's a dog at the linebacker position. He could do it all. He could actually, I would like to see him get a shot at the next level, you know. And some of these guys I'm really not that familiar with because I did a lot of SWAC, Alabama State, of course. So this is MEAC CIAA players, and you see them right there on the screen. Noah Miles, too, defensive line. He was dogging it in one-on-one drills. He was dogging it. So the South Carolina State guys, of course, you know Chinnisberry gonna have his guy all up in there. And those guys gonna be ready to play. Let's see who else I got. Michael Nunez, yep, number 11, South Carolina State. Not Nunez, Luns, Michael Luns. Aaron Harris, defensive back, North Carolina A&T. He did some great things, number 16. And that kicker, the kicker from North Carolina A&T, I got to give him some love. Andrew Brown, the 4th. He was kicking it from 50 yards easy. And it was a little breeze out there. So the kicker was out there getting off. I mean, they wasn't rushing him, but I just saw, he caught my eye off to the side, the way he was kicking the ball, and everything was going in. And he's kicking from like 45, 50 yards. So, yeah, had to get the kicker some love. Now, let's see what we got for the offense. I think I missed the offense. All right. So, Walker Harris, quarterback, North Carolina Central. Johnson C. Smith, wide receiver. DeAndre Proctor, Virginia. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the right people. Malik Hunter. Do I have Malik Hunter? Yeah, Malik Hunter from Virginia State. Yes. Number 14. One of the best wide receivers out there. Absolutely one of the best wide receivers out there. He was doing his thing today. And the running back, Christian Mosley. Christian Mosley stood out to me because he was catching the ball out the backfield. And number 25, Jaquan Kelly, running back from Winston-Salem. He was doing his thing. I didn't see Curtis Allen. I was looking for Curtis Allen, number 0, running back from Virginia Union. I don't know if he participated. I didn't see him. But I like William Atkins, the quarterback from South Carolina State, too. He was throwing the ball well, made some good throws today. Wide receiver, number 23, Jordan Smith, South Carolina State, made some great catches. Number 6, J.J. Evans, wide receiver from Norfolk State, 6'3". Him and Proctor, they're big. They're like 6'3", 205, 210. You see them, they stand tall out there, and they're matchup nightmares, right? Matchup nightmares one-on-one. So those some good targets out there. On the O-line, I like number 75, Cesar Reyes. He's 6'7", 310 from Howard. Corian Sharp, number 59, 6'4", 315 from North Carolina A&T. So it was some good offensive linemen as well on that squad. But tomorrow, I already know I'm going to pay closer attention to the O-line, D-line. I want to see more of the one-on-ones. I like to watch that. But also, man, the DBs and the wide receivers, of course. And I don't know, I don't see like a quarterback that stood out per se, like they look really top over everybody else. So want to pay closer attention to the quarterbacks as well. Tomorrow should be intense, right? Because I think Friday's just going to be like a walkthrough practice or whatnot. Tomorrow, they're going to be dogging it, right? So I expect them guys to ice up, be ready for it tomorrow. It's great weather, talking about 75 degrees, breezy. Sometimes the sun is out, sometimes it's cloudy. Nice little breeze, but it's great football weather. right? Great football weather. And I expect them guys to be out there getting it, man, tomorrow for sure. And guess what? I'm going to come back tomorrow and give you another podcast and tell you who stood out tomorrow, because that's what I do. Hey, man, shouts out to my guy, Chris Gerard Photography. Will the game? Yes, absolutely. So the game will be this Saturday on the NFL Network, 3 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you go ahead and set notification for that. It's just like the Senior Bowl. It don't get a lot of a pub because it's HBCU. Y'all know that. Senior Bowl all over the place, right? But down here is kind of a big deal because you see it, you see it around town. It's at Tulane's campus. But Mardi Gras, Mardi Gras was here. And Fat Tuesday was yesterday. So they had to clean up everything today. But everybody is here. Like, people are still coming. The scouts are here. Players are here. Their family's going to come down. And it's going to be a big deal on Saturday, right? Big deal. Make sure you guys check it out. Saturday, 3 p.m., NFL Network. Go ahead and set the reminders for that. You can watch the game. I may try to do something at the game either before, maybe before. I don't know about after. I got to see how that goes, but definitely before the game. If I get there early, I think we may have press box seating, but we may be on the sideline. So I got to get with Zach McKinney on that. Zach McKinney is a vet of the HBCU Legacy Bowl. Shout out to him. I'm a newcomer. This is my first time. You see the media pad right there. Yeah, I got to get one of them shirts too. But yeah, y'all follow me, Sports Talk JB, all social media platforms. Y'all know how we do it, man. Tomorrow, like I say, we coming back tomorrow. We gonna do it again, right? Probably shoot for the same time. Maybe a little bit off. Just see how the day goes. Friday, I have no idea because it's a flag football game going on Friday evening. Sometime, somewhere, I gotta find out. I gotta get the flag football content. So I don't know about Friday, but tomorrow, make sure y'all tap in because we doing part 2 of the practice recap for the HBCU Legacy Bowl. It's your boy JB, man. That's my time for the night. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this to your people, man. We got them out here, man. Respect the grind. Make sure you respect the grind. Respect my grind. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and become a member of the channel. It's out here, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Like I say, I'm over here off the canal, New Orleans, and we're in an undisclosed location. So make sure y'all tap in. Follow the social media too, because I will be posting some things on social media. And I'm going to be posting some reels of these interviews I did. Just make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on. It's your boy JB, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night and be blessed. We'll see y'all tomorrow.